Hello, welcome to Tiger Lilith Tarot. This is going to be the elemental energy update for January 21st, 2022. January 21st, 2022, and we are going to start with air signs now since we are in Aquarius season. Happy birthday, Aquariuses. Alright, let's see. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Spirit, what can you tell us about January 21st, 2022? Areas around air placements, please. January 21st, 2022. Okay. Not much wanting to come out. Let's try it again. January 21st, 2022. January 21st, 2022. Okay, that one almost. So let's see. The Hanged Man. Okay. I feel like you're reflecting, like it's almost like you're reflecting specifically on sacrifices that you've made or a current sacrifice that you are making. The High Priest, so the Hierophant and the Hangman. So two major arcana cards. Pretty big energy today, air signs. It's almost like you're thinking about, or what's the energies around you is that you've put yourself, maybe, I don't even think this is presently, but it could be, put yourself in a state, like this meditative state of the Hangman, where you can't really speak or move or say anything. This can be a card of sacrifice. So it's almost like you're looking at, but I feel like you're looking at what you've sacrificed in the past. I don't know why that's what I'm picking up. And it's almost like this exercise is serving you to help you better determine your next move and what that looks like, because it's going to be a big one. The Hierophant, the High Priest, I consider like the spiritual conduit, messenger kind of between the universal energy, because he is very connected. He's also represents institutions, higher learning. It's like there's something that you believe in very deeply that once you start, you're going to be committed to. And so it's like you're really considering the next move. Then these two cards came out. Wow, two more major arcana. Very big energy. Air signs, the Fool and the Sun came out together. So new beginning kind of energy. The Sun I look at as a new beginning, but not the blind faith type of the Fool. Does the Sun, even though it's a child represented on the card, the Sun is card number 19, right? The Fool is 0. We can surmise that the Sun, right, the hero's journey is almost complete. We're almost at the world. So even though there's a child on this horse, there is knowledge here. This child has gotten to number 19 from 0. So you're doing something, this new beginning that you're taking is just you feel very empowered by it. You feel very optimistic about it. You feel like it's going to bring you a new sense of life. It's going to feel, not only is it going to be a new beginning, but it's going to feel like a new phase of your life is what it feels like, but something very bright. I don't know, very big energies this Friday here. We have the 9 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So you're doing this, not only are you doing this all for you, but this is all possible. This big energy that's coming out, that's supporting you and that you are attracting, is all possible because you've worked very hard for what you have. You did sacrifice a lot, and now it's like it kind of feels like the universe, like these last two cards are like a reward. Like the universe is like, you've sacrificed, you've worked so hard, you've you know, your next move is going to be something big and committed and bold. This has to do with your belief systems. It could be like going back to school. It could be changing job, not really changing jobs, but like getting a promotion. Something that's going to bring you closer to a leadership role, really, to being the master and the person that is in control, because you've worked hard for it. It's like you deserve it. You've sacrificed. You've earned the right. That's really what it feels like, air signs. Lovely energy for this Friday going into the weekend. All right. Next, we are going to take a look at water signs. Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. Welcome. I hope you had a good week. I hope you have nice plans for the weekend, or that your weekend is nice. At least we're going to take a look at your energies going into the weekend. All right, January 21st, 2022. For water signs, please. January 21st, 2022. Water signs. Okay. Okay, we have the Three of Wands. Feel like you are talking to people. Feel like you're asking a lot of questions. The people around you and people that have experience in doing what you are wanting to do. You want to go on a journey. There's something you want to expand. You're looking up to new horizons. You're waiting for the right time to do something, but I feel like this is a time where it's like if you want to start a business, you're talking to people who own the same kind of business you want to start. And you're like taking note of what they did. If you're traveling, if you're wanting to travel, you're talking to people who traveled to the same area that you've traveled in, to get their opinions. It's like you're preparing for something. You're preparing for something that you know that's going to be a burden, that's going to be a long journey. Okay. Maybe you know that there's a long journey ahead of you, and that's why you're asking all these questions. And the World comes out, but because the Ten of Wands, it is it is a card of being burdened, right? He has all of these wands on his back. He's gone, right, traveled this path. He's gotten to the Ten of Wands. So while it was a burden, this was a journey of the heart, right? Wands are passion and energy and creativity. Or his journey was a journey of the heart, and therefore the burden, it's gonna feel weird, but with the World here, it's almost like it's a satisfying burden. It's for this person, because it's a 10. It's also completion. There's also fulfillment here. He's gotten to the end. So water signs, I feel like there's something you want to start, and it's like you're gonna take it all the way to the end, and so you're really trying to prepare for whatever this is right now, so that you can get to the end of this journey and feel fulfilled and completed, and put it out to the world. Show the world what you've created between the Three of Wands and the Ten of Wands. Right? Let's see. And it's interesting, this is a 3, this is a 10. The World is a 3 as well, but the World, 3 symbolize momentum, and forming patterns, right? So you're building momentum here. And this is momentum, but the World literally symbolizes fulfillment and completion. So you're building momentum for something that starts today, or that you're thinking about today very much, is going to bring you a lot of success and people looking at you. Like whatever this creative endeavor is going to draw a lot of attention to you. Okay, we have the Hermit at the bottom of the deck here. This is something you've been thinking about for a long time. You've done some very deep soul searching, and that is what's brought you to this Three of Wands place where you can see, where you can look out to the horizon, right? Where you can see that there are more than just two options in front of you. You can choose from a vast array of directions to go. Just know that this is going to be something that you put your heart and soul into. You will complete, but it's going to bring you success, fulfillment, joy, abundance, probably material success as well. Just all of the all of the successes. All good stuff. All right, water signs, lovely. All right, moving on to fire signs. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Happy Friday. We're going to take a look at what energies are surrounding the fire signs this Friday. 21st, 2022. January 21st, 2022 for fire signs. Please, Spirit, let's see. What do we have for fire signs? Fire signs, I feel like there's... okay. Princess of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. I was going to say, I feel like there's something you're thinking very hard about. You're having a hard time getting the words out. Not only based on the cards not coming out, but they're feeling like stuck almost in my hand. It's strange. There's something that you're contemplating about. Page of Pentacles. This is something creative. The pages are new ideas, creativity, inspiration. This, the pages are, right? Pentacles, this could be you considering going back to school, going back to doing something that's going to elevate your career or your, something that's going to bring you a monetary gain in the future is what it feels like. And the Moon. Okay, but you feel like something is hidden from you. It's like you don't have all the answers. You're very focused, though. This Princess of Pentacles here is very focused on that pentacle. She's looking at it. It's she's considering it. Is this something? What? It's almost asking to me, what does she value? It's almost like she's looking at it going, is this what I value? So I feel like you are being inspired to look at what new direction to go in when it comes to a job or schooling, something along those lines. But there's fear involved in this with the Moon. You don't know. It's like you don't have all the answers, so you're afraid to go down the path, right? To take this path. And it's almost like the path from your emotions. It's because this is surrounded by water. So I feel like the person that ends up happening upon this path does so by means of water. So it's like coming out of your emotions. Maybe your emotions are causing illusions, because not everything is illuminated, right? This is a crescent moon here. So the moon is not providing a whole lot of light. The last card we have is Strength. So Princess, Page of Pentacles, the Moon, and Strength. Okay. You're contemplating a lot today. You're contemplating the next step forward, the next practical step forward in your life. That's what this is. It's being very practical today, fire signs, and looking at the practical aspects of your life from all angles to see what is working and what isn't. And I think this brings about some fear. Fear of the unknown, fear of, it's almost like by looking at everything or at the practical aspects very closely, you realize that you can't get all the answers just from looking at them, and that scares you. And I'm just going to say, don't let your mind play tricks on you. Don't let your emotions overrun take over your focus. Because I think this is a good practice today, fire signs, to be analyzing, what is the next practical step that I need to take in my life. And just don't let your emotions or fears drive you to irrational thinking or illusions coming in. Strength ends the reading, so I think this also might bring up some energies in you, this fear, right? I said the kind of irrationality. Strength reversed is kind of a dictator type energy. It can be very controlling, very in its ego. So I feel that this fear can go there with strength, but what it's saying, I think, is to try and take those energies, whatever fear that this practical thinking brings up today, could even just do with finances, right? Just kind of calm yourself and take that wild energy of strength, right? She doesn't use anything here to tame this wild boar. She had a sword or knife, dagger with her back here, but she dropped it, and she realized that she is all she needed in order to tame or calm something that was going to hurt her, could potentially kill her. So just take, if you need to take some time to yourself after these fears come up, do so. Tame your kind of wild energy and know that you are all you need in order to do that. 10 of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, this might feel like a heavy day. This practice here, this Page of Pentacles, really looking at things very practically and I want to say realistic, because I don't think there's something unrealistic here, but it's just the practical aspect of things and the rootedness, right? Because fire signs do tend to like to be a little spontaneous. So this might be an energy that makes you feel very burdened. But again, the 10 of Wands is also completion. It's the end of a path. So maybe there's also a sense of you've come to the end of a journey, and that's why the Page of Pentacles is there, because now it's time to look at that journey in a practical light. What did you learn from it? What did you gain? What can you take from it moving forward? All right, we are going to go on to Earth signs now. Hello, Earth signs, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Let's see what your energies are going into the weekend on this Friday, January 21st, 2022. Could not pick up that bottom card. Okay, let's see. Earth signs, January 21st, 2022. Earth signs. What is the energy surrounding Earth signs today? Let's see. Okay. Prince of Wands, Princess of Cups. All right, Earth signs, we have the Knight of Wands and the Page of Cups. So feeling very confident today, feeling very good about something, wanting to be spontaneous, wanting to have fun, very carefree energy, and also okay. So very carefree energy with the Knight of Wands. Very, I said, charging forward without any, I want to say without any direction, but without any particular goal in mind, right? The Knight of Wands is trying new things to see what works and what doesn't, and he's going to trust, excuse me, he's going to trust what feels right. Right? Wands are about our instincts, passion, creativity. So he's going to trust his instincts and go towards what feels right and what feels good for him. And then we have the Princess of Cups, or the Page of Cups. So we have this very, spontaneous, fun-loving, charming energy. And then a very sensitive, more tender, soft-spoken energy that's either offering love or is just embodying the qualities I just mentioned. Sensitive, tender, soft-spoken, very loving, very kind, wanting to keep the peace. So there are two very different energies. And then we have the Eight of Swords. There's some, but, okay, maybe what this is there's these two very different energies feel, it's almost like you're confused by them. I don't know if there's one person that's embodying these energies or if you're just feeling this way today. It's like you want to be spontaneous and confident and go for things, but then you don't know how to do that while integrating the more loving, sensitive, kind of introverted side of yourself. It's like you're having, because the Knight of Wands is very extroverted, and I would say the Page of Cups is an introverted person. Looking at the difference in the cards, the Knight of Wands charging forward, confident, jumping over a hill, and then this is the Princess, Page of Cups. It's almost like she's actually being wrapped in her cloak, right? So there's a very introverted, sweet energy. I feel like you are, like, these two energies are in your life together today at the same time, or you're feeling both of them, and so you don't know how to act on both at once. It's like you don't know how to merge them. You don't know how to bring them together, and so it causes this mental prison that you kind of put yourself in. Your thoughts just kind of convince you of your thoughts, convince you of things that might not be happening, right? There's a little bit, this is being stuck in your own mental prison, because she can, I don't know if you can see, but there's, the rope ends right here, and she can actually just pull on it and free herself from this rope, take off the blindfold, and safely move out. So it's supposed to represent that you're imprisoned by your own thoughts. So that's why I feel like something about these energies is just confusing you. The Eight of Swords is also a card of needing to be honest with ourselves, because what's creating the mental prison is that we're not being honest about something, and that's why that's why things aren't making sense. That's part of it. So maybe there's something you need to be honest with yourself about today, or about honest with yourself, today, about this Knight of Wands, Page of Cups energy. Wow, Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. This is coming from a desire for a brand new start with something creative, something fresh, something new, something that you find very appealing. The Ace of Wands is that spark that you feel inside of you that you just can't quite explain. It just kind of hits you. So you've felt that, and maybe that's why you felt this spark and you're like, okay, I want to move forward quickly, but then it's going against my nature of being more introverted, so I don't know what to do. So you just kind of trap yourself and do nothing. So try and go easy on yourself today, Earth signs. Don't try so hard to figure out these two different energies, Just try and go with the flow. If these are energies around you, or if they're what you're feeling inside, just do what feels right for you today, okay? All right, I hope this helped, everyone. I hope you have a great weekend, and I will see you back here on Monday. Take care.